Thank you, Governor. It's great to be here with you, Governor, and Governor Sanders. Maybe basketball. I don't know about football, though. Let me just say, Lieutenant Governor, it's always a pleasure to be here with you, and thank you all for coming out today. And I think here today there's a couple of premises that we can all agree on. We can all agree that every child should have an opportunity for a quality education. We should all be able to agree on that. We also know that not everybody is getting a quality education in our state. I think we can agree on that as well. But what we do know is when you do provide a quality education, what do? As the governor said, you can change someone's life. You can change the trajectory that they're on. But you can also reduce poverty. You can also reduce crime. And you also improve our workforce. And so, knowing all that, we need to make sure that children have access to a quality education that meets their individual needs. That could happen in public school, in private school, in a Christian school, but it should be the parent's choice. And what we do know is from COVID, there's a lot of parents who are frustrated. They're frustrated that school shut down and their kids are behind. They're frustrated that there's a lot of issues going on and then they're in the failing school. They also are frustrated that they want something different from their child, but they don't have the means or the capability of doing something else. And so it's really incumbent upon us to make sure that parents are in control of their child's education. During COVID, we made sure that the parents were in control of those choices, whether it was a mask or vaccination. We said parents should have that choice. You should have a choice in your child's education, and that's a parent. In Tennessee, we can have success in public and private schools. As the governor said the other day, it's not an either or, it's an and. We're going to continue to invest in public education in our state. But at the same time, we have to realize that kids, that may not be the best place for them at that point in time. So we should empower parents and give them the ability to choose what is best for their child. Whether that's public, private, charter, Christian, the opportunity and the options should be up to that individual parent to make that decision for themselves. The only way that we get to the top of education is to provide more opportunities for our children. And those things can coexist. People want to tell you that they can't, but they can coexist. And the nice thing is, being outside TISA, this conversation is no longer about the money following the child. Let me repeat that. This is no longer about defunding K through 12 education. It's not about money following the child. It is now about finding a quality education for your child. And that's what we need in Tennessee. I appreciate the leadership of Governor Sanders and Governor Lee and the other governors across the country who have pushed to allow parents more control. I'm hopeful that we can work together and get this legislation out and get this legislation passed, because the one thing I do know when I travel this state, what I hear from businesses time and time and time again, is we're not having individuals enter the workforce who have the soft skills and the capability to be successful. It is incumbent on all of us to make sure that we have a workforce so when jobs come in, we have those employees available to meet tomorrow's demands. Thank you all very much.